I'm here with your Understanding Taurus Energy video. So, I'm going to go through Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Obviously, there are other planets as well, but I'm not going to do a video on those planets at this particular time. If you're interested in one, just drop a comment, let me know. And one thing I do want to start off with is Taurus is a fixed sign, okay? Taurus is a fixed earth sign. So, you know, when you have Taurus energy, there is a certain consistency. This is a consistent type of person, a consistent type of energy, but it can be confused or it can manifest sometimes into stubbornness. I do have my notes here because I could do this video off the top of my head. I've done videos off the top of my head, but I want to make sure I cover as much as possible to make sure this video is really thorough, okay? So if I look down, that's why. So, Sun and Taurus person likes to deal within the areas of comfort. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Okay, Venus is the planet of love. Venus also rules Libra. However, it's very different how it affects these two different signs, okay? So in in Taurus, there's a need for comfort. You know, Taurus is Taurus energy likes to feel at home. They don't like things that disrupt their sense of comfort, okay? Stability is very important to Taurus. A lot of Taurus energy people are, you know, very loyal to their family, or their family is important to them. And it is because they love them, but also it's this idea of stability. They like stability. They like, you know, having a home, having resources. Venus also deals with possession sometimes, right? Venus possession, not just love, but also like what you can acquire in a sense, right? So you have your Taurus people sometimes some people might say, oh, they're possessive with objects, they're materialistic. Yes, Taurus energy can be materialistic at times, but here's what you have to understand about the difference. Where Leo, I love Leo, don't get me wrong, I love Leo energy, I have Leo in my chart, but Leo will show you their objects. Here's my house, here's my car, here's this, here's that. Look at it, it's nice. There's other aspects of Leo, but that's something Leo could do, right? Taurus will say, look at this. Look at what I bought, but I earned it. Look at what I did because I worked so hard. You know, Taurus is an earth sign. So earth is grounded in what is physical, the tangible, the effort. So Taurus is going to tell you, yeah, here's my nice stuff, but I earned it. This is what I did. I'm not saying Leo doesn't earn it, but they value different things, okay? And your Sun in Taurus person, you know, they are not really risky. You know, they might take a long time to make certain decisions because they like to do things in their own time. They will get it done, but they don't feel a need to rush, okay? They're kind of relaxed in some aspects, but they will get it done on their own accord, okay? Another, you know, can be stubborn at times. You know, Taurus energy, Sun and Taurus people can at times kind of stick to their guns because they like to feel comfortable, and that leads to the Moon in Taurus. Okay, so the Moon Taurus person, pretty calm. They're not reactive. You're not, you know, their moon deals with your emotions and your feelings, and you're really not going to get a person who's impulsive with this placement unless their other aspects of their chart show impulsive impulsive energy. You know, they don't like to rush. So in relationships, a Moon and Taurus person, they might really like love. I mean, remember, Venus rules Taurus. Venus is love. But they're not going to be, you know, obsessed with it necessarily. But once they're in it, they're in it. You know, Moon and Taurus person can like that. And again, in a sense, you know, they like to feel emotionally safe. So it's very possible some Moon and Taurus people might guard themselves. They want to feel safe. They don't want to just take risks, okay? Taurus likes actions more than words, okay? So Taurus might like tokens of appreciation. This might be a moon sign that you have to show. It's not, everybody loves words. I'm not saying it's not words, but a Moon and Taurus person might, it's not even about always the money or the amount of money, but it might be like they like you to give them things. They like tokens of appreciation. Whereas Libra might settle more for attention and flattery, all right? A Taurus rising person, here's where it gets different because rising and ascendant, they're interchangeable. How others view you, your reputation, how you come across to other people. So a Taurus rising person is going to be very stuck in their ways. You know, it's a person who's known for their convictions. All right. They might change their minds easily. You know, I look at the sun. The sun is your core, you know, the sun sign. And it could also be your likes and dislikes. The rising are the things that first come to mind when you think of a person. It's not really necessarily the core of them. It's just like these little attributes that they have, right? And, you know, they don't change their minds easily. They don't like to be impulsive. They kind of might like complacency. And I've heard this before. Some people say, like, Taurus can be a little lazy. Now, any sign can be lazy. Any person can be lazy. I think what Taurus can do that sometimes can appear a little lazy is like they don't move fast. Taurus does not move fast. They are not Aries. They are not, who else might move fast? Sagittarius. Okay. They're not, I mean, even if you think of other earth sign, Virgo might move a little faster even than Taurus. Okay. And they're not really fast, but they know they'll get the work done. It's like Taurus is kind of comfortable because they're like, I know I got this. Like I'm earthy, you know, I'm practical. I understand things. I understand, you know, Taurus is also linked to the senses, you know, taste, touch, feel, hear, smell, all those things. Taurus' sign is linked to that. So Taurus is kind of like, I got this, I get it. But to other people, it can come across as lazy because they don't move as fast sometimes as other people. But they're building up in their own particular way. All right, let's move on to Mercury and Taurus. So Mercury is the planet of communication, fast planet, deals with your thoughts and things of that nature. So a Mercury and Taurus person, Taurus, again, like I said, deals with the senses as well. So Taurus people, Mercury and Taurus people might learn better through doing. You know, and this might be a person who you might tell them how to do something. You're like, just do this, do that. And they're gonna be like, can you just show me how to do it so I can get it done? You know, can you just show me? Now it's different because Aries might just do it. Aries might say Mercury and Aries, not Mercury and Aries, but when learning, yeah, Mercury and Aries when learning is going to get all this information and just want to do something with it, right? Mercury and Taurus wants to learn from doing. They may take a while to process and think about how it relates to them. It's not that they can't figure it out. It's not that they're not intelligent. They can be very intelligent. It's that Mercury and Taurus placement, they want to think about how it relates to them so they can actually apply it. Remember, they're an earth sign, okay? They might study very hard. So your Taurus person might end up knowing some more than other people because they stay in the process longer. You know, and we'll talk a little bit more about that with Mars and Taurus. And their mind, once their mind is fixed on an idea, it's really hard to persuade I have a person with Mercury and Taurus close to me. It's very hard once they figured something out to persuade them otherwise. It has to be like in their face for them to change their mind. So Mercury and Taurus person might sometimes like not change their mind easily at all. Their mind is fixed. This is how it is. Even if you tell them otherwise, they're going to find a way to say, like, no, I'm right. Like, this is what I know and this is what I'm going to say. Okay, they're not the only sign like that though. All right, Venus and Taurus. It is home here. Venus rules Taurus. So this is a pretty good placement for a person. But Taurus is serious. You know, Libra is more lighthearted. You know, Taurus is more serious here, which means like some Venus and Taurus people, even though Venus is the planet of love, they can stay single for a while. You know, they might actually stay single. They might say, I take love so seriously, I'm not just going to date anyone, or I'm not going to pursue anything until I find true love. Whereas Libra, on the other hand, wants socialization. Libra might say, hey, let me just experiment with love. It's all right. You know, Venus in Taurus will say otherwise. Okay? And Venus appreciates beauty. Here's the difference here. Anyone can be beautiful. I'm not saying this, you know, as a whole hard rule. But it's almost like Libra is beautiful, or Libra represents beauty. Libra exudes beauty, but Taurus appreciates beauty, okay? And how that leads to love is this idea, like, Taurus can be very, very loyal. They take love so seriously. Remember, they like stability, and this is how it relates to their love life, okay? That, you know, they might not even be as meticulous as some other signs about love. So your Venus and Taurus person might say, I love them, that's enough, I don't need any other information. You know, they're not going to be as critical as a Venus in Virgo, or as, you know, Venus and Sagittarius might be very like, I need a new love. I'm tired of this. This isn't exciting enough. Venus and Taurus does not need really excitement. They just need to feel appreciated and stable. You know, it can be a long-lasting relationship. Once they're in it, they will probably even be very generous in the relationship. Mars and Taurus. All right, Mars, this planet of aggression. This is a dominant planet. This planet is also linked to, well, let me say this. Venus, traditionally, people were like, Venus is how a woman loves, and Venus can be how a man loves a woman, or type of woman he wants. Mars is the type of man a woman wants. Mars is how a man views love. But Mars has more than just, Mars is not really about love. It's more about passion and intimacy. So it's not as lighthearted as Venus. But obviously, it really depends on you as a person. You know, if you're in a same-sex relationship, or you know, here's the information. You kind of connect the dots as it may be. If you feel more masculine or more feminine, you know, you figure out which one is your love language. Is it Venus or Mars? Okay, so I'm just gonna put that information out there because I know people, you know, not everyone is the same. So Mars and Taurus, action-oriented, meets wait and develop. Mars is action-oriented. Okay, Mars is, I want to get this done. Taurus is like, nah, let's kind of wait. I wouldn't say it's a bad placement because Taurus is very determined. Taurus will get the job done, and Taurus wants the results, but they're not going to rush on the results. And you know, Mars is the ruler of Aries and ruler of Scorpio. Okay, and so the way Mars manifests in the Earth sign is going to be pretty different. You know, I think the strongest alignment of Mars in a Earth sign is in Capricorn. Because you know, they're very enterprising. But Mars and Taurus is not a horrible placement. It's just this idea of having to move along a little faster sometimes, because Taurus can lose a lot. Taurus can miss out a lot, whereas Mars and Virgo could also miss out, because Virgo wants to analyze, but Virgo worries, and Virgo wants to get the job done. Virgo doesn't want to look like they can't get something done. Whereas Taurus doesn't care about that. Taurus is like, I want the reward. It doesn't matter how long it takes me. So with that placement, you just have to keep that in mind if you're a Mars and Taurus person. Okay? If you like this video, please hit the like button. Also be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Thank you for watching.